What up, Homo sapiens? So I know that NewJeans exists. I'm pretty sure I've heard songs from them, but never intentionally. I've been kind of like an outside listener when it comes to K-pop. Somebody sent me this a minute ago. Took me mad long to get to it. I think they wanted me to get to it because it was some drama and news going on with NewJeans. Apologize for my tardiness, but regardless, let's check out Supernatural. Retro. Come on. Super retro. Even the stabs, the mixing. Bam, bam. The way they EQ'd it, cut off the highs and the lows, made it sound thin. And thin might sound bad, but that is something that you want to do if you want to go for a more vintage retro sound. So the whole thing, definitely safe to assume retro vibes. Grass is greener if you water it. That's slick. Whoa, that guy was randomly sexy. I really like the sound choice. If you're gonna do a throwback type song, it could be kind of easy to make it sound like a caricature of a song. That's mostly done if you use kind of the demo stock sound versions of kind of sounds you'd hear in that genre. And half the sounds they use are like that, but the other half, they processed it in kind of interesting ways. So it still sounds interesting and unique in a small way. A lot of the mixing is very thin, which really lends itself to what they're trying to get at with this song. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of XO as well. And I noticed the way that SM Entertainment likes them to mix their shit is that their vocals are kind of mixed on level with the beat. But most songs that I hear are not mixed like that. Most of the time, the vocals are mixed on top of the beat. It's gonna be just a millimeter louder than the rest of the sounds in the song. And this kind of fits that script. The vocals are very prominent. It's kind of interesting because a lot of the aesthetic is 80s, but a lot of the girls, their styling is like 90s, thousands. I like the choreo. Whatever that is, I like that. You see, like right in this section, the beat is filling out the stereo field way more than the other parts. You can hear that shit on the left and the right. It doesn't sound as thin. It's still kind of thin sounds, but now it's happening at you all over the place. Damn. Nice, the mixing was very interesting. Some sounds made good use of the stereo field, the E-pianos, some of the cool sounds, and sometimes they kept it a little bit more tight. And with the vocals, the reverb took up all the stereo field as well. And all those little mixing things is going to achieve what's happening here, which is the song, you know, like the beat of the song kind of sounds like what it is from beginning, middle, and end, but your ears still have interest. Little things are going on in the stereo field and the mixing technique that keeps the ears engaged, as opposed to a loop bass kind of beat. And a lot of times, music in the 80s of this genre, they were pretty loop based at times, but here they just use the subtlest of mixing techniques to get your ear and your brain engaged from start to finish. The artists, I feel like I'd have to listen to more. They're not really asking them to do a lot in this song. They look fun, the choreo's dope, they look very marketable. And like, without even listening to K-pop like that, I know the name NewJeans, so I'm pretty sure they have a body of work that's hyper worthy. Overall, this is a dope song. I would be curious to see some other shit where maybe they let them let off a little more vocally. There's some songs where it sounds dope and you attribute it to the artist, and then there's some songs where it was going to be a hit song, but it's mostly due to the producer, and they're just deciding which artist or group to give that song to. Sonically, this song kind of sounds like the producer did a good job and that the group NewJeans did their job in it, but there's nothing wrong with that. Most mainstream music and most pop music is like that. They have like folders of hit songs waiting to be married to artists or groups. That's kind of part of the game. There's nothing wrong with that at all, because at the same time, you can't just give that to just any artist or any group. They chose NewJeans obviously intentionally for this song. Unless, I mean, shit, I could be wrong. Maybe NewJeans was sitting in the studio and they cooked this up themselves. Just want to listen to the intro again. It's a really good song. I feel like I've been hearing a lot of songs coming from the K-pop world where it's inspired by previous moments and eras in time, and they're able to do their own spin on it. Whereas I think 90s and thousands, when Korea was trying to do a version of previous genres and trends, it came off kind of like caricaturistic. But that's not a feature exclusive to Korea. I think most developing nations, when they hear music from America, from the first world, the first phase is kind of copying it, emulating it, regurgitating it before they're able to do their own spin, and then finally being able to put forth being able to contribute their own sound to the world. It came up a lot in a Nigerian household, and it was kind of the same story. Side by side, Korea and Nigeria, when they heard American music, they're kind of caricaturizing it in the beginning, then putting a really good take, their own version to it, and now they like have their own sound. Kind of just like a random thought. But yeah, whatever they're going through, I hope they figure it out. There's no outro. Bye.